Almost looks like the girl from Undertale, the silhouette. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Tokyo Doc. Enter. Oh, hello, our bar friend. How have you been? Hi, Ayami. How can I help you today? Hey, Daizo. How are things? Oh, you know, same old, same old. So no customers. Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in a soup. Oh, yeah. Back to saying things that I can't pronounce properly. I am sorry. However you pronounce that today. Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances? Who knows? It was pretty random. Huh? Who'd have thought? So is he still selling takoyaki at his stand? Did he say anything? Oh no. Oh, I remember this. I'm so bad at this. He is. He said to remind you. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm sorry. He said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine, and that you should go and help him. Why I find that funny, I don't know. Bear with me. Haha, yeah, you talked to Haruto alright. Always the optimist, that guy. I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago? The only thing that guy gives me is headaches. Not sure if I can help you, Ayami. He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital. Oh, what makes you think I was in the hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Haha. Besides, that doll's bringing me stuff all the time, always trying to drag me kicking and screaming over to where the grass is greener. This would have been more recently, after a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. Oh no, it's fine. Sigh, that idiot always running his mouth. Friggin' traitor. Those were just some, hard times. Nothing serious. I just drank too much is all. Sigh, I'm sorry, Detective, but I don't want to talk about it. Alright, understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daizo. Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine, though, back in the hospital. It was one of the ones I used to read when I was younger, when things weren't quite so complicated. Wait there a second. I may have it in the storeroom still. Dang it. Sorry, Ayami. Hold on a sec. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is. It's yours, Detective. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hello, red hair. We've found you. Huh? Hey, no wonder I recognize that photo you brought by. It's the same girl, an idol named Ruby. Reina. No, Ruby, see? It says so right there on the cover. So her stage name was Ruby, but her real name is Reina. Alright. Pretty crazy that it was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her. I wonder why we keep running into each other. Weird luck, I guess. I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose. Or eyes. Ha, if you say so, Daizo. Do you mind if I take this? Like I said, it's yours. About time I started getting rid of some of my old junk. Thank you. See you around, Ayami. Alright, cool. Well, maybe he's not shady after all. Take care, Daizo. See, I'm happy. I'm happy. I wish your bar was doing better, dude. Oh, you seem like a really good guy. I wish things were going better. Yeah, alright. Off we go. Alright, so we got ourselves a magazine clipping. Well, magazine, I should say, with a clip of her. Are we... Did we already open this door before Oh, yeah, that's right. That's where all that... Yeah, I remember that room. Never mind. Okay, so we can't go inside the tunnel of many horrors. We can't go into the room of creepy, holographic images with, what was that one guy's name? The janitor. I don't remember now. Skip, I think? Maybe? He looked like a Skip, if not. Alright, so I'm assuming we have to... Wait. Yeah, we were just there. I'm guessing we have to just go back, but where do we go now? Leave. Shinjuku. Hey, I got one of them right. Yay. I think we were going back to give back the book that one old guy, ghost guy, wanted back. Although it's not technically a book. It's a magazine, I guess? Can we trust this guy? Enter tea shop. Let's talk to this guy first. I want to see what you say. Can you let us buy some octopus balls, please? Ah. Come on. Nah, give me the food. Man, you're not a very good business owner. You should let me eat all the squid balls. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, wait, what is it again? It is squid balls or something, right? Octopus balls. Oh, dear. Into the tea shop we go. Oh, I was about to say, is he not here? The historian, Yasuhisa. I'm gonna guess how you say that. Oh, welcome back, detective. Is that my book I see in your hands? Guess I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to tell me Reina is the mask bearer you talked about? That's hard to believe. Does it surprise you? After all, it is she who you see in the dark, is it not? The dark? That's what the collector called it, too. Ah, yeah, that's right. They called her the collector, the creepy person with the cranes outside. Does all the shady deals, like, yeah, you know, just let me take your pet, and I'll give you this new pet or something. It's like, how do you give away your pet, man? That still bugs me. Alright. How'd Reina get tied up in all of this? I only know that somehow the girl's path and the masks collided as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men and black and white pictures, but that book and the girl are as much a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past to the present and people to each other are not always apparent. This is true. But peel back the layers of connection and the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. A teen idol, an ancient order, the tool they created, and the detective who holds it now, all forming a neat and tidy line. Reina was some sort of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a sleeper cell of some cult. It doesn't add up. On that, detective, we can agree, so why don't we start at the beginning? To how the mass ceased to be a mere object. The story starts in ancient times, in the year 1333. Wow, okay. It's been around for a long time then. At that time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan. Led by the Hojo clan, it was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cyclical, and like so many before them and so many after, their time of peace came to an end. The Nida clan, loyal to Emperor Go-Daigo, led a siege against the Hojo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. Oh, okay. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last 3 regents, committed mass suicide. However, the Hojo and Nita clans, embroiled in their quest for empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamenkai. It is said that in the flames of Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering the streets observing the carnage of the burning city. Almost looks like the girl from Undertale, the silhouette. A girl lost to the histories by the name of Chikako Shichijo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry if not. The last survivor of the Kamenkai. Probably not saying any of this right. Okay, so whatever the Kamenkai were trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right? No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Oh fuck, when did she start wearing the mask? Oh, shit, I didn't see that I was looking down to read. What the fuck? Alright, Shikako Shinchijo did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Mask bearer? The Kamenkai used the deaths of all those people to create this? Why? Revenge, I assume. Legend has it the Kamenkai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where our consciousnesses cease to be and time holds no meaning, a place where cause and effect could be changed. Similar to that one village that had all the cherry blossom trees that, never... we went there and we commented on the fact that it almost seemed like the town was stuck in time because they had cherry blossoms there growing when they shouldn't be. Although the bus stop driver was like, no, it's normal. But he was also the one that was like, you can't leave. And then Itō, knocked him out with the right punch. Although, that being said, we've seen those same gates in the sewer where we first started. And we also saw them there. So it makes me wonder, did Itō travel through that, causing some kind of weird time spiritual dimension rift thing? I could be overcomplicating this, but it makes me wonder if that's kind of the direction that they're going with, because it obviously this must obviously tie into Itō in some way. Why spend so much human life and give up so much to do that? To stop it from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god so that the flow of time and rules which govern our world are of no consequence. This is the power of the door. I wonder if the collector is that child. Maybe they don't age, maybe they don't die. I mean, they did look kind of old, or maybe time affects them differently. I don't know, man, something about that. To a mortal mind obsessed with the finality, something like that, of death and meaningless accomplishment, such power would corrupt absolutely. A power over death. So, a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with a tool to control and see within the darkness. Alright? It's true. All of it. It all sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door could be the key to bring Tanaka back. Itō, I understand your dedication, and I get you loved this guy, but this seems like a really bad idea. Like one of those movies where they're like, I'll go through anything to get my loved one back, and their loved one ends up like a zombie. It's like, oh, well, they're alive again, but they're not what you wanted. Just like this, actually, just like this story, where, I don't remember. It was one of the old stories that they were telling about how, like, the wife or the princess or whatever, her face was, like, all rotting and stuff, and the guy ran away, and she's like, I will curse you, essentially. Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened. And the Common Kai willingly gave their lives to keep it that way. Yeah, I kind of agree, Itō. I mean, it's unfortunate about your partner, and I think that's really bad. Hopefully, he's just dead, not being tortured or in some kind of weird hellish zone or something. I don't even know anymore. The mask opens the mind to all who come in contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you. So yeah, I completely agree. Stay away from the mask. Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark. Just like the collector said, the only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to it. That is a mystery. As Mr. Kawana told you, the last known location of the mask was the Common Kai cult only a few decades ago. Much was suppressed about the Common Kai under Tokimasa. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. There were many theories that the police killed them during their raid of the compound, or that someone within the cult had snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid, but the real answer lies somewhere deep within police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. I mean, you're a spooky ghost. I don't think you could touch it anyway, unless the laws of ghosts are different here. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding out about the last days of the Common Kai may help light your path to the truth, though I wonder if such an object bred from suffering can truly put an end to it. Is it you who can finally break this terrible cycle? I've spent a long time here. I'm tired. So tired. Farewell, detective. So it sounds like I know a lot of times they say, you know, when there's people that are ghosts and hanging around, you know, they have unfinished business because they weren't able to pass on to the next life. And I can't remember if that's how it works with Japanese culture or not. I mean, because I know they have spirits that walk around too, but I don't know. I'm not as familiar. If anybody actually knows, maybe they can fill me in. Alright, let's head out. Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasuhisa casually laid out everything that I've been experiencing like he was reading it out of a book, and nothing to be concerned about there. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and the door to the spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story told by travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't see it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and a young girl? He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer, but how? Yasuhisa, the collector. I thought when I met them, I'd entered their world, and could start to understand, however faintly. But my intuition as a detective tells me they're hiding something from me still. That might be true, but, like, maybe that's for a good reason? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Also true. I need to keep going. ... What day is it, anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Personally, part of me starts to think that she's not in, like, the real world. That although there are people there, and it's almost like an alternate plane, or she's already dead, and she's, like, reliving past experiences or something. Something about this game just makes me think that either she is crazy, which would be kind of boring, She's already dead, which would be the premise of different shows that kind of a boring way of going about it. But it could be all a bunch of dark magic, evil things, like the folklore that the old man's telling us about. Day turns to night, and the hours bleed into each other. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. See, that's what I'm talking about. Even he mentioned it, making it sound like, you know, you could stop time. I mean, people are still obviously active and about, but what if everybody we're talking to isn't real? What if they're figments of our imagination? Or what if they're not what they seem? Everything's blurring together. Maybe two worlds are becoming one. Ugh, my head. Maybe I should take my medication. Nah. Pass. We're not gonna do that. I don't believe in it. Impossible as it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Even Takeshi? Yeah, I think that sounds right. Didn't know what happened to the common guy. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around and pull a file. It'll be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to the police HQ and see what I can find. I have a feeling that that one girl's gonna end up fired. Hey, look, a little kitty right there next to the guy's cart.
From the secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to disguise. The simple thought I recognize